Welcome back, everybody, to Farming Simulator 25, the continuation series. I believe this is episode 7, and we did get the bales done off of our grass field here in the meantime between the last episodes. We ended up with 24 bales, I believe. It's either 24 or 25. I can't really remember. But we got all this done. It is going to need fertilized, I believe. Yeah, we need to get it fertilized, and doesn't need plow, doesn't need lime. So that's on the agenda for today. We also need to go down to the shop and get our mowing contracts done. We have 2 of those that we accepted before the end of the last episode, so that's where we're going to start. Pick this up, and then pick this up. And I don't remember, is that both of them right there? Farmland 11 and 12. Alright, so they're right side by side. I don't think I even knew that, but I did end up switching our graphics back to high. I had them switched down to medium, and it still wasn't fixing our flickering problem. So I guess for now, until they get a patch out, we're just gonna have to deal with it, because medium was definitely a noticeable difference. But I am gonna cut through here just to save a little bit of time. We'll try to stay on the edge of the field here, but we don't take out too many of their crops. But let's get this unfolded. Actually, just go ahead and turn it on and start into the field a little bit, and then we'll get this unfolded. Get them turned on and lowered down, and then we can get our steering assist. And we're gonna do 2 headlands. Alright. But yeah, so medium definitely didn't fix our issues as far as the stuttering goes, and I wasn't happy with the way medium looked. It definitely wasn't great. So we went back to high. Hopefully there's an update at some point that fixes the issue with the stutter, or if you guys know what the problem might be, please let me know in the comments, because it is definitely driving me nuts. But for now, we're just gonna deal with it and do what we gotta do. But we're gonna do these 2 mowing contracts, and then we're gonna look for a contract for either spraying or fertilizing, so that we can fertilize our fields. Although I don't know, actually, now that I say that, I don't know if fertilizing contract is going to do our fields. I can't remember. We might end up just leasing a fertilizer, spreader, or a sprayer, and doing some contracts while we have it, just to justify the price of leasing the sprayer. But first thing on the agenda here in this episode is definitely these 2 grass fields. They shouldn't take us too long to do. here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we really need to do. I think the price of silage right now is pretty high, but I still don't believe what the in-game finances page is telling me as far as silage goes, because it's telling me the high price is like half of what the actual price is now. We'll get around to this end here and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Silage at its peak, according to the finances, sells for 100 and something. Let's just look here. Silage at its peak, it says it sells for 217, and it's selling for 226 right now at the biogas, 225 at the farmers market. And it also says we're in November, which is the lowest price. So I'm not really sure what to believe when it comes to these prices. I think I might just go ahead and sell our silage and see. We only have those first 20 bales. The stuff we made today is obviously not going to be it's not going to be fermented, but I believe everything that we had from our first cutting should be fermented. So I think we sell those and get a little bit of cash in our pocket and yeah, figure it out from there. Here we got one more pass up here on this end, and that should finish up our headlands, and then we'll find a row here and get started. Through that, and let's see, where's the first long row? Should be this one. Should get us the whole way down through. Just leave a little piece down there at the end. Looks like, yeah. So we'll leave that little finger there. We're already 64% through this contract, so it's not too bad. Grab this one. This shouldn't take us too long to do, though. One vehicle for all your needs. Another achievement. I believe that makes 9 or 10 for us so far. We will hopefully naturally get, I'm not really achievement grinding. I did get a couple in my just my personal playthrough, but I am not really grinding for them at this point. I think we'll get most of them naturally throughout this playthrough, especially with the fact that we're using all the animals, so we should get all the animal achievements over time. But for now, we're just focusing on making some money. We do have $45,600 in our account, but we are still working on a $300,000 loan, so that definitely changes things as well. But turn around and hit this little piece? I think I should, just to be safe. We did miss a good bit on our headlands. Here. And grab this. that we missed. Swing wide enough, we should be able to clip that and pick this up. But yeah, I'm pretty confident that within the next, once we get to selling silage, we've done enough contracts, all this contract money. I would like to sell the silage and either buy a shed for our, equipment at the farm, or start paying off the loan. I haven't quite decided yet. So we are only being charged $1,000 a month for our loan interest, but that does add up. We are doing more than $1,000 worth a month in contracts, so we are netting positive currently as far as the game goes, month to month. Get up here to this one. It's really slow. There we go. Put that on there. We should be able to click over to our finances and see that for the most part, minus the $370,000 where we bought vehicles and land and all that, we've been positive every month but October, but we didn't do any contracts in October. We're not making a lot of money yet, but we haven't quite gotten to be big enough that we have constant money rolling in. Once we get a more steady stream of income as far as getting silage really stockpiled up, we should be in good shape. This field should be done on this pass, I would think. Maybe the next one. Alright, it is done on this one. Let's lift these up. Lift this up. And come over here. I don't remember which one of these contracts I borrowed the equipment off of, so. Lower this. Lower this. And away we go. I haven't been in this field yet, I don't think. I don't remember, at least, if we were. But we are cruising around pretty good. 12 mile an hour, being able to mow is nice. Here, grab on this line. But yeah, I'm thinking next year in game we should start making a good deal of money, especially once spring rolls in and we are doing should be doing a lot more of some bigger contracts as far as planning goes and some stuff like that. But I'm confident in our ability to make money for sure. And here we're just going to come all the way around and pick up on this line here. But yeah, we'll get into some planning contracts. I think that'll be fun because we haven't done anything with a planter yet, seeing as how we bought grass fields. So we have not yet worked with a planter, and that'll give us a couple different things to do, and we should be able to get quite a few planning contracts where we can just borrow a big planner and do quite a few contracts all at one time. So that's the plan anyway. Here, 54% done. We're not quite done the headlands yet. But these textures on high, guys, it's so the difference between ultra and high is not that bad, but the difference between high and medium is like twice what the difference between ultra and high is. Like, it's crazy how much difference it is to medium. I tried it. It did not help the stutter. It might have helped a little bit, but maybe it just takes a long time for the cache to build up. I don't know. I have noticed that the stutter, or the flicker, I guess, I don't want to call it a stutter, because it's more of a screen flickering. I have noticed that it's better, but it's still not great. It is annoying, like there, happened there, just saw it. Man, this thing does not like the hill here. We're struggling to climb this hill. Front mower takes a lot more than what the backs are, but I guess that's normal. Leave a little bit here. I just don't know what settings to change. I've played around with them a little bit, but I don't know enough about it to make drastic changes and then try to record. I need to play with it some more. The worst part is you got to go back to the main menu. I wish you could change that kind of stuff in game. Having to go back to the main menu, make adjustments, play with it, it's time consuming. So I haven't found a clear video yet on YouTube or any like real guidance as far as settings go, but we should be able to find that before too long, I would think, because if I'm having these issues, I'm sure others are as well. And like I said before, this game's not very taxing, so I wouldn't think, you know, I got a fairly decent computer. I would think that it would handle it no problem, and we should not be running into the issues that we are. And there's the end of the contract. I need to, would help if I did the right one. Let's just check and make sure there's no other mowing contracts. There is one on Farmland 84. Oh, that's got the MACD on. All right, let's borrow that. And then we'll jump over here and collect on both of these. And then we can jump to the store and play with the Macton. We have not gotten to use this yet. Brand new piece of equipment here in FS25, brand new brand. So with the inside looks good. This thing rips 28 miles an hour. pretty good. Just turn it on, lower it down, and we should be able to do steering assist. This is a really nice looking piece of equipment. I'm hoping with mods we'll get a couple versions of this. You know, maybe a John Deere version, or you know, I don't know who all makes self-propelled hay binds, but this one. But yeah, this thing is really nice. Never actually seen a self-propelled in real life. It's always been pull behind hay binds that I've seen, but this is a big time consumer, or big time saver, I should say, in game, just because of having it already swapped up if you're making silage, at least. I mean, obviously, well, I guess in game if the grass is dry, or not in game, but in real life if your grass is dry, you're making hay, you know, might not have to ted it out, but in game, if you plan on making hay, this isn't great as far as, you know, you still got to ted and windrow, but do we not have another headlands pass? Man, this piece of equipment looks great. I'm excited to play with the Macdon grain headers. Oh, it only gives one headlands. Huh. Alright. That's not the end of the world. We should be able to make that work. This thing will turn around on itself pretty easily. So one headland might be enough. I actually wasn't going to do this contract because of the size of this field, but tell you what, you put the Macdon in front of me, we got to try it. Have it there. It is so nice. Just being able to have the mower in front of you is nice too for headlands passes. I guess in real life you're not tracking down over top of your grass that you're putting, or that you're mowing. And being able to mow at 15 mile an hour is awesome. Let's pick up this time. Make a big turn here. Picking up's the way to go. We can get turned around a lot quicker, and yeah, we will knock this out here real quick, and then we'll look at fertilizing. Let's see, or look at least leasing a fertilizer spreader. Probably should have put 2 headlands down just to make things a little easier on ourselves, but sounds are great. I do like the sound. think that might even be the biggest. It might be the biggest upgrade that I've noticed from 25 or from 22 to 25 is just the sounds. The sounds are almost more impressive of an upgrade than the graphics, than the GPS, than anything. I mean, the graphics and the GPS are great, but this game just sounds amazing. Guy does not look very relaxed in here. It's tense. Looks all tensed up. Not really sure why. A lot of room on this side to spin around, but not so much on the other. Skipping every row is nice. It's nice that you can do that now. You used to have to guess. Then you leave a little one strip pass, and that can be a pain. But being able to skip a row perfectly, I don't know. I've seen a lot of complaining about the game so far on Reddit mainly, which Reddit is always full of complainers, but I don't have any complaints so far. Obviously, there's some bugs that are going to need to be fixed, but I have zero complaints about the way the game works so far. It's just, it is a major improvement, in my opinion, from 22. The visuals, the sounds, the gameplay, it's a massive improvement. Here. Mess that one up a little bit, but shouldn't hurt us. Yeah, it's hard to beat. Spin around. Can we get, yeah, there we go. $47% done on the contract. I can't hire a worker to skip a row, can I? I was going to say I'd hire a worker to do the rest of this, but I don't think I can hire them to skip a row. Let's look. Oh, okay. Can work headlands on. Start with headlands. Skip lines 1. Okay. Higher. Is he gonna want to go to the headlands? he is. So all I need to do here now is have him start on, skip a row. Let's start on the up-down rows. Okay, higher. He should get himself straightened out here and go. I want to watch him make a turn just to make sure he's going down. Alright, so he should be good there. Let's look at contracts, fertilizing. Alright, so let's borrow these items. Go to the shop. Should be able to grab this weight. I don't know if it's going to let us do power and field. That's my only... We have to go up there to get fertilizer anyway, so we'll be able to look and see. I mean, if I'm leasing this and I'm doing the contract, I don't see why I shouldn't be able to, but I know in the last game you couldn't. Why is he all the way up here? Oh, he went the wrong way. He went the right way the first time. Now I gotta guess. We'll have to check back in on him fairly frequently. Actually, this is the first time we've come down here and this has been on this side, so we'll call the ferry. I think it's coming. What are you doing? Let's put him on this row. That way, no matter which way he goes, what in the world are you doing? The ferry's over there. I just want to see which way he turns around. Might end up having to do this ourselves. Because he just keeps wanting to go up the hill. Hold on. Let's do this. I'm not sure what's going on here. He's going to want to turn up the hill now. Oh. You going to go down? Click back into him here very quickly. Now what are you gonna do? finish this row. Then what are you gonna do? I have no idea what's going on right now. I'm gonna let him go for a minute. Actually, we'll drive you up top. Get you on this one. No. That one's done. No. Why are you so dumb? If I'd have just let the worker do this from the beginning, but then I wouldn't have got to play with the MacDom pack. Maybe it's directional. No. I want you to do this row. This row right here. How far in do I need to go to get you to want to do this row? Nope. Alright, we're going to come back to that and do that on our own, I guess. Because the worker is an idiot. I'm not going to say anything about passing a vehicle here because every time I do, one comes around. Alright. It's a good thing I didn't say anything. Alright, let's just come here. Grab this one first. Grab this one. Grab this one. Will it let us fertilize? Nope, it will not. So I'm going to, it's got to go to field 65. Oh no, 20. All right, so let's hold, let's hit circle. Where's our worker menu? Farmland, create job, select the vehicle. Create job, go to target position, say go to there, start job, and then we can come back over here and just do this ourselves because I don't feel like dealing with workers. We do need to put on steering assist. Okay. I would have thought by clicking one row and having it done. Whoa. Screwed up. Hit the wrong button. I would have thought by having most of that done, he would have just came back up the other rows, especially starting him on these other rows. But goes to show, what do I know? that. I mean, we're at 70%, so shouldn't take too much longer. All this just to play with the Mac to unpack. It's worth it. I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing me mow in this episode, though. But this pack is cool. Lift up. Spin around. Lower it down. Grab our line. Yeah, it looks great. Just wish we could have got the worker to do this. I'm almost tempted to try again, but I'm scared what might happen. I feel like he's just going to want to go back to one of the rows that's already done. We are missing a lot by overcorrecting. Let's check in on this guy. Alright. Let's hold this. AI worker, one headland. We can start with the headlands. Okay, hire. Go back over here. We'll hire him to do the fertilizing. And we'll have to look and see what our other fertilizing contract is. We still need to get our fields fertilized, which doesn't necessarily have to be done today. As long as it's done before, I'm assuming March or April will be the first cutting. I don't know when it actually starts growing again. I know it's going to go dormant in December. So I think March is probably the first ready to harvest state, and April is probably the second, if I had to guess. I can't remember from the last game. But we're getting there. Still need to, we're gonna have to lease a trailer to haul our bales. And then I'm gonna have to load all those bales up. I still think we should sell those in December. The prices are going down, according to the finance page. But it still says November's the lowest. Wait a second. I wonder if I click over. Nah, it doesn't change. Like, see there, it shows 520 at the low, 1960 at the high. Here it shows 213 and 217, but we're at 225 right now. No. Yeah. Fertilizing 93% complete. We need to be ready to flip over to him. He gets done. This was very close. 87. 99. Let's just go ahead and flip over. Stop him for now. Complete for us now. I think we'll probably have to do all but 2 or 3 rows here to get this fully complete. Might, yeah, 2 or 3 rows is going to be about right. Probably get partially through that 3rd row. Might get the whole way through that 3rd row. Into it. 97, 98, 99. I was wrong. And there it is. All right. So we can turn that off. Go up here to our contracts. We want to collect on this one. And then we need to go unload our fertilizer. Wait, there was another fertilizing contract, wasn't there? 55. Yeah, we're not gonna worry with that. Let's no. Wait, what is mode? Oh, mode's just where it says mode is in. Alright, so we will take this back to, I think the shop's probably closer. We'll just go back to the shop from here, unload the fertilizer there, and we'll still have some at the shop. And we will have to we'll have to lease a fertilizer spreader on our own. Maybe we'll do that in the spring, where there should be a whole bunch of fertilizing contracts in the spring to be done. And we will we'll be able to do those contracts in order to pay for leasing the spreader. I think that might be the way we go. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to drop this off, complete the contract, and I think I just don't know what to do with this silage. So the price is coming down, but it says in December it's going to go up. So we're at 226 right now. So we'll experiment. Drop this off. Spin around here. Drop that off. Then we can come up to our contracts, collect on that. Let's jump back over to our place and sleep till 8 a.m. in December. And let's look now. Yeah, we're only at 225 at the animal dealer and going down. And now it shows something completely different. It shows December being the highest price. Alright, we're going to sell. Let's run over here. Let's make sure that everything is fertilized first. So this is the one, these are the ones we did the last time. They're only at 44%, so they're still technically grass. These are silage. Alright, so I need cut open bale. Cut open bale, cut open bale. I gotta do this the whole way down. Alright, so we have 20 of them. Let's see here. Nothing in used. So we need baling trailer. What does this hold? This holds 24. Perfect. Let's lease it for 2,500. Yep. And let's get in our tractor. We're gonna leave the forks on just in case something bad happens. And we're gonna go down to the shop and get that trailer. Come back and load it up, and we'll take those bales to the animal dealer. It's $1 less than it was as long as we hurry. Turn this off. This. Yeah, so it was $226 last month, $225 this month. The price of the biogas is coming up, but the other prices are going down. So we will sell to the animal dealer, which is, I believe, I think it's right here. Yeah, animal dealer. So that's not bad. We'll go pick up our trailer. Having the auto load will be nice. We can auto load these bales. Start the tractor back up. Wait for the sign to raise. Alright. I like how the lights just kind of like, they spotlight where they're the brightest and then they kind of dim out. It's kind of cool. Rather than just being everywhere. This should work out perfectly with them being in a line. We should just be able to come right through, grab each one of them, the whole way down the row. The train's coming. It's on that outside track again. As soon as he's gone, we're gonna go. Ain't got time to be waiting on the train. Somebody got all that grass picked up. Across to here. Turn this off and get the ferry going. Early winter mornings look really nice. I wonder, is there any, I wonder if there's any wintertime contracts. Like once it snows, if there's any snow contracts. That would be pretty cool. Like, hey, can you come plow my driveway for me? That'd be neat. I don't know if, look at the little tugboat. Just the first time I've noticed that. That would be pretty neat of a contract idea. Like, hey, my farmland's buried in snow. My tractor won't start. Can you come plow my driveway out for me? We need to turn this on. Should be square. Let's put it in operating position. This ain't too bad. Back here. So I had issues with these bales wanting to roll away while I was putting the other ones in. They weren't, it got to the point where they were like pushing against them for some reason. Not really sure why. But that's why these bales were all wonky. I actually had to like push them back up the hill. Grab this one and then we'll grab these. This one. Grab this one. We should be able to spin around. We're gonna have almost a full trailer. This holds 24, so we should be able to use this the next time we sell as well. And call it good. So we'll go back to transporting position, and we'll go back down to the back down to the ferry. Take the ferry back across. because that is definitely going to be the fastest way to the animal dealer. Yeah, so we'll just come pretty much straight down, make this little turn in here, and it should be right there. I realized that the reason that the vehicles jump is because it slides backwards, moving on the ferry. It like slowly slides backwards and then it jumps back forward to the position that you had it in. It's kind of strange, but it's almost like it's strapped down, but it's not strapped down. It's kind of odd. So the triangle is going to be to unload. It's heavy for our poor little tractor here. It's about everything that it wants, and then some. The lights are flashing. It's probably gonna be bad. We made it. I thought they were flashing, but I couldn't tell. Yeah, that was almost bad. Could have got hit by a train. Let's go in this way, I think. It's probably about right here. And then, let's see, pull up to this, hit unload bales. Not really sure what's gonna happen here. I think I gotta hit it again. Unload bales here. Yeah, there it is. 19, 24, a little over 25. Around 25,000, I think. Let's see, finances, sold bales, yeah, $25,468. Let's go into, where is it? Vehicles. Come down to this, return it. All right. And we're at 85,000 now. And I think what we probably should do is we will pay back $50,000 of our loan. Leaves us with 35. We'll have less interest payments. And I'm gonna head back to the farm. I'm gonna call it an episode here. Actually, before I do that, let's look and see. Is there any cultivating, deadwood, plowing? No. If any kind of wintertime contracts pop up, you guys will start episode 8 with one of those. If not, I will see you guys in probably March. In game, we'll just skip through winter. There's not a whole lot for us to do, so if you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe. It's free. It helps the channel out a lot. And until then, I will see you guys next time, and have a great day.